Alright, so, Yello everyone, LordOfDwarfs here, and welcome back. So, first off, I want to say to you guys, thank you very much for the positive feedback you guys gave me on the first video. I really appreciate it. So, on to our little build we got here. So, oh my god, jeez. Got some gas or something. What the hell? Anyway. So what I got here is my passive skill tree. Now, this is a level 100 Scion. Do I plan to reach level 100 at any point? Probably. With this build, it's not my goal, but it's not my, but it is an aspiration I have. And here's something I always want to tell you guys is that if you guys make builds or make builds just for fun, or if you're like me and you want to theory craft and make something weird using a bunch of weird keystones, or you want to make stuff up and that sort of thing, you gotta find a base and you gotta find a theme. You know, a lot of people are gonna tell you, oh, that build won't work because blah blah blah. You know, here's something you guys gotta realize is that when making a build, you have to think about how things interact with each other. What works, what doesn't. And I think that's what I'm going to try to cover in this video here. So, when I designed this character, I made this character during Talisman League. Specifically, Softcore Talisman. And yes, I'm a softcore player. No, I don't like hardcore. There's a dang good reason for it. But I'm not going to tell you why. When I first made this build, I thought, okay, there has to be a way I have to design this. There's got to be a specific way. There's got to be a specific thing that I want to get accomplished with this. So, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to kind of go through the leveling process a little bit with you guys. So, let me reset the tree. Alright, so we're down to 0 points. We don't have anything. And the first thing you guys are going to notice, or what you guys did notice, was I had these mana nodes. Now, they're not the highest mana nodes, mind you. So, first off, that's the first thing you're going to notice. I have these mana nodes. Oh, God. I am bad, and I should feel bad. I am. You know, and then you're going to go through this. You're going to go down here to this jewel socket. Grab this shield stuff. Now, I'm not saying that this should be where you should be heading, but oh god. Ugh, my pathing is awful. Okay, I really should see myself out for that. But what I'm trying to say to you guys is, if you guys are gonna make builds or make these fun concepts, or you know, you guys are pretty creative people, so I gotta say, you know, this was the first build that I ever thought, okay, this is what I want to do, and this is what I want to, this is how I want to do things, you know. And it all occurred to me that, you know, if I want to make a build like this, I have to make it something that people are going to want to come back and be like, oh, he's that one guy and he's known for that build and this specific, you know, concept. And I want you guys to know that this build was just something I thought, okay, I have to let the world know about this, you know. Oh god, I fucked up. Eh. So so I thought, okay, I have to make this something that people are willing to be like,
okay, I'll come back to this build, and I'm gonna emphasize on this. This is not a budget build. Absolutely, positively no. Would it be cool if it was budget? Yeah, definitely. Do I think every person in their right could make a build like this? Hell yeah. Do I think that this build's gonna reach 100? Probably not. Um, Now here's the tough part. So as we are the Scion, and here's the Ascendancy thing. Now I'm going to talk about this real quick, just so people know. I have not completed my Ascendancy challenge yet, so I haven't done anything with the Ascendancy challenge. But if I were to go through and do this, now there are two ways you could do this. You can go here, which you definitely need to go here. This is mandatory. However, then there's Guardian. You could go for this, not bad, or the Occultist. Um, Now here's why I would say go for the Occultist. And it's not because, Guardian's terrible or anything. Actually, Guardian's actually pretty broken, but only if you're playing Templar. Like a strict Templar. Um so I went with Occultist, the main reason being that 20% increased damage if you've killed a cursed enemy recently. And in our case, we are going to be using one curse, but that one curse is elemental weakness. And we are constantly proccing that. And that means we're constantly getting that 20% increased damage every time. Um, and I want to say that, guys, you don't have to make a build like this. You don't have to spend everything on this build. You don't have to make this build. Would it be cool if we had a bunch of people like me going around with builds that are just crazy and weird? Hell yeah, that'd be fun as hell. But is it practical? No. Because, while yes, the tree is big, awesome, and amazing, it doesn't mean everyone's going to enjoy this build. And I feel like if you're going to make a build that is specifically geared towards something, like, and I'm going to explain this in a sense that I at least knew. When I made this build in Talisman, I thought, okay, the concept's going to be that I sit there, do nothing, and let my shield hit everything. Um, and then I got this idea. I thought, okay, well, I'm just going to watch a bunch of YouTube. So I did. I started looking around at some uniques that people were selling and everything. And during that league, I had a level 70 Templar. I am not going to talk about it because it was the worst thing that I ever made. But when I made the character so damn tanky that I wanted to. I made the character so bad that that I actually had to go out and buy a unique just to keep my resistances afloat. And then I thought to myself, I'm like, okay, this is bad, and I should feel bad. This is awful. I should never make this build ever again. And but then I'm like, okay, I'm racking up currency. I'll just use this character to farm. So I started farming, and then I was listening to I don't know if anyone's ever heard of Rise QT, but he did a guide a while ago when Call of the Brotherhood got released with Ball Lightning, Herald of Ice, and he used the conversion that if lightning hits this, it will cause an explosion. Well, I guess if you guys don't know what Call of the Brotherhood does, is it takes your cold damage and makes it so that you 100% of the time shock. But what that also means is that when you shock, you're also causing a freeze because it's being converted over to cold damage, causing the explosion to continuously keep going. Now, there are two items that can cause this effect: 3 dragons and the and Call of the Brotherhood. I would say if you're going on a budget, go for the 3 dragons at least. Um, and if you guys the idea with this block character was, okay, so what does Tempest Shield do? Tempest Shield chains, it does lightning damage, and it hurts like a truck. I'm like, okay, so we have that to look forward to. Meaning, I need an energy shield. But now I need more damage. Now I need more tankiness. With this build in mind, you need to really think about like the items you need to think about. I'm like, okay, so I had some old items. I'm like, okay, I have an anvil laying around. I'll use that. I have a pair of shark skins, the blood dance laying around. I'll use those. And so I started going through the items that I had on softcore and started thinking, okay, I'll use this, and started thinking, okay, this works, this works. I can get something better, but very similar, yes. And I started going through all the items that started working. I'm like, this will work, this will do, this will do. And, um, but I had the idea that, okay, so if I'm doing lightning damage, that means I can cause a continuous freeze. You know, freeze, 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 and kill everything. But that means if I'm sitting there, I need to make sure I'm tanking. So, I got a molten shell. I'm like, okay, fire damage. Yeah, we'll do fire damage. Yeah! Well, then I realized, oh shit, there's going to be elemental reflect. That means I need to convert this over to chaos. So I attached something to that, made it a cast on kill, and what I'm trying to say is, guys, if you're gonna make a build like this that is completely oddball and weird, run it by me or something like that. And just so people know, I will be creating a series here on the channel called Lord's. It's gonna be called Lord's Theory or something weird. And if you guys really, really want, I will I'll make it every Friday at a certain time. The video will probably be up on Saturdays just because of my load time and shit. But I will make a Friday. I'll call it Friday Theories with the Lord, and we will go in game and or in the shops and such, and it will probably be an hour-long video where I will have every video somebody will suggest a build, and I will make a passive tree. I will make a number of items that you could use, and then just let people go on your guys' merry way. And this video will probably go under some other stuff as a way of build guides and such, and this will help you guys, maybe give you guys a basis of like, okay, he did this. Let's see if we can make a concept this way and this way and this way. And as of right now, the patch is 2.2. So if you're making this in 2.3, 2. Whatever, hopefully it's still viable and hopefully it still works. If you guys want to see more content, please comment, like, and subscribe. Make a suggestion in the comments if you guys want this series to happen. I'm LordOfDwarfs, and thanks. Thanks for watching, guys.